Have you heard of the law of attraction, but always found the techniques complicated or confusing? You're not alone. When it comes to manifestation and attracting what we desire, it's common to be overwhelmed by a flood of mystical ideas, complex concepts, and steps that seem almost magical. And all of this can discourage beginners. But what if I told you there's a practical and straightforward way to use the law of attraction, even if you're just starting out? In this video, I'll show you a technique so simple that you can start practicing today and feel the first results in no time. Imagine being able to attract more of what you want without mysteries, without complex formulas, and without the feeling that you're doing something wrong just because you don't understand the more advanced details. What you'll see here is an approach that anyone can apply in their daily life, regardless of prior experience or knowledge. And you know the best part? This technique is adaptable, easy, and powerful, because it focuses on what really makes a difference, a straightforward practice that you can actually use to transform your life. So if you're tired of trying to understand difficult concepts or have found yourself frustrated because you don't know where to start, stay with me. Today, we're going to demystify the law of attraction and simplify the path to manifesting what you desire once and for all. Throughout this video, you'll discover how to perform small actions that really work, allowing you to start feeling that transformative energy in your daily life. Ready to join me? At its core, the law of attraction is a simple concept. It proposes that everything we focus our attention on, one way or another, ends up manifesting in our reality. However, over time, this basic principle has become shrouded in mysticism and complex explanations that often alienate those just beginning to explore the topic. Many people believe they need to perform detailed exercises, maintain extremely positive thoughts, or carry out specific rituals for the process to work. This creates a barrier, leading to the impression that the law of attraction is something unattainable or reserved for a small group of spiritually evolved individuals. Here we're going to simplify all of that. You don't need to dive into a sea of complexity to manifest something you desire. In fact, the foundation of all law of attraction practice lies in three simple pillars: attention, intention, and action. I'll explain each of these so you understand that it's possible to put them into practice today without needing any complicated preparation. First, we have attention. This is the act of deciding what you want to focus on. In other words, choosing where you're going to put your mental energy. Think of thoughts as little seeds. When you decide to focus on something specific, whether it's a goal, a desire, or even a change in behavior, you're planting those seeds. But it doesn't have to be a constant or rigid focus. For instance, if you want to attract more job opportunities, your attention will be on remembering that desire throughout the day, reflecting on how those opportunities could fit into your routine, and visualizing the feeling of gratitude and excitement you would have upon achieving that goal. Next comes intention. This is where you place a conscious desire on what you want to manifest. Many people think they need to repeat this desire multiple times, but there's no need to overdo it. The secret lies in genuinely feeling your intention in a simple and sincere way, like throwing a stone into a pond, creating ripples. It's this intention that activates the energy of manifestation, but without the need to force or exaggerate the number of thoughts on the subject. Lastly, we have the pillar of action. Without action, any technique loses its strength. This means that, in addition to focusing your attention and nurturing your intention, you also need to take steps that align with that desire. They don't have to be grand gestures, but small, consistent actions that create a path of attraction toward what you want. The combination of attention, intention, and action forms a magnetic field that works in your favor, increasing the chances of attracting what you desire. If you've tried to understand the law of attraction before, but felt lost amidst so much information, I hope this explanation brings clarity and simplicity. When we realize that these three elements are the foundation of any manifestation, we see that it's much simpler than it seems. So keep these three pillars in mind, and remember, you don't need to do anything out of the ordinary to manifest what you desire. You just need clarity, a well-placed intention, and simple, aligned action. Now that you understand the foundation of the law of attraction, let's get straight to the point, the easy technique that can transform your life, even if you're just starting out. This technique is known as conscious intention in the present, and as the name suggests, it involves focusing on what you desire in a specific and very direct way. The best part, it's practical, can be done in just a few minutes, and doesn't require any complex preparation. To apply this technique, you'll need just 3 steps. I'll explain each one clearly so you can put them into practice right now and start feeling the first effects of the law of attraction. Step 1. Clarity of desire. This is the starting point. Begin by thinking of something specific that you want to attract. It doesn't have to be a huge goal or something you believe is immediately unattainable. It can be something simpler, like a small advancement in an area of your life, or a situation where you want more clarity. The key is to be specific. For example, instead of simply wishing for more money, try defining something like, I want to attract a part-time job that brings me extra income, or I want to attract an opportunity for financial growth. This clarity of desire helps focus your mind and intentions on something that holds significance for you. Avoid vague thoughts. The more detailed you can be about what you want, the better. But be careful. This specificity doesn't mean creating limited expectations. It's meant to help your mind know exactly what to focus on. Step 2. Connect with the emotion of the result. Now that you know what you want, the next step is to imagine how you would feel upon achieving that desire. This is crucial because what makes the law of attraction powerful is the emotional connection with what you want. Close your eyes and visualize the situation. Imagine that you are already living the result you desire. Ask yourself, how do I feel in this moment? What has changed in me now that I've achieved this? Feel the joy, satisfaction, or even the gratitude that this moment would bring. This acts as a mental training that puts you in a frequency of attraction. Your brain starts to create this reality mentally, and by strengthening this emotional feeling, you send a powerful message to the universe that you're ready to manifest what you desire. Step 3. Declare your intention aloud. This last step is simple but incredibly powerful. Vocalize your desire as if it is already happening. For example, if you're seeking more confidence to communicate better, you might say something like, I feel secure and confident expressing my ideas, and I notice how people respond positively to what I say. The idea is to affirm the desire in the present tense, as if you're already living this reality. This creates a sense of commitment and allows you to engage even more with the process. Speaking it aloud makes your mind believe in it even more, helping you focus and solidify your desire. If you prefer, you can repeat this affirmation in front of a mirror, which amplifies the effect of internalization. Now that you know the 3 basic steps, here are some tips to make this practice even more effective. Do this exercise daily, preferably at a calm time. It could be when you wake up, before sleeping, or whenever you feel relaxed. This creates a routine and helps reinforce your intention with consistency. Write about the experience and record how you felt during and after the practice. This can be a powerful way to monitor your progress. Additionally, writing strengthens your connection to the desire, further amplifying the power of the technique. The results of the law of attraction can vary from person to person, so it's important to practice without haste. The key is consistency. The more you exercise your intention, the more the technique begins to impact your life visibly. This conscious intention in the present technique is simple yet profound, allowing you to align your thoughts and emotions with your desires in a practical and realistic way. And most importantly, it eliminates the complications that we often see when discussing the law of attraction. This way, you have an easy-to-follow technique that brings results and fits into your daily life without overwhelming you. To ensure that the practice of the conscious intention in the present technique becomes part of your routine, its application needs to be natural and adapted to your lifestyle. Next, I'll share practical ways to integrate this technique into your daily life, increasing your chances of results and creating an even stronger connection with what you wish to manifest. Right upon waking, before you look at your phone or start worrying about the day's tasks, take a moment for this practice. Find a quiet spot, and as soon as you wake up, ask yourself, what is my intention for today? What do I specifically want to attract today? Even if it's something simple, like staying calm in difficult situations or attracting good conversations, this morning practice helps set your mind in a state of focus and alignment early on. By verbalizing your desire, even if it's softly spoken, you're taking the first step to allow this intention to guide your day. Moments of pause throughout the day, like when you're waiting for something, commuting to work, or even while doing a light task, are perfect for reinforcing your intention. Use these minutes to remind yourself of your desire and quickly visualize how it will impact your day. If you're trying to attract growth opportunities, envision a scenario where those opportunities arise. It doesn't need to be elaborate. Just a few seconds of connection are enough to keep your mind focused and attuned to your intention. These little pauses become check-ins that reinforce your practice. A powerful trick to strengthen your practice is to create visual reminders that keep your focus active. This could be something like a note on your bathroom mirror, a sticky note on your computer screen, or even a wallpaper with an inspiring quote. For instance, if you're seeking more confidence, you could place a motivational phrase summarizing your intention, like, I express myself with confidence and security. These subtle reminders help keep the technique alive, especially when we're busy and need something to pull us back to our original intention. The last practice of the day can be done before sleeping, where you reaffirm your current intention or goal. Lying in bed, take a few minutes to recall your desire and visualize yourself living that achievement. By doing this before bed, you're allowing your subconscious mind to work on that intention during sleep, which enhances the sense of commitment and plants the seeds you want to see grow. Visualize the feeling of satisfaction and gratitude as if the desire has already been fulfilled. The beauty of this technique lies in its flexibility. If you have an important event, like an interview, a meeting, or a date, adapt the practice to strengthen your confidence and specific intentions. Just before the event, take a moment to reaffirm your intention, whether in thought or softly spoken, visualizing a positive outcome. This not only boosts your confidence, but aligns your energy with what you want to attract during the event. The practice of manifesting can become a moment of self-care, a ritual dedicated to you and your personal growth. By reserving time for this practice, you're dedicating precious moments to focus on your desires, nurture your thoughts, and strengthen the connection with what you truly want to attract. Treat each practice as a small ritual, a way to take care of your own well-being and enhance your attraction power. Often, we overlook the small advances that happen along our journey. When practicing the law of attraction, make it a habit to jot down any signs of progress, no matter how minor they may seem. This could be an opportunity that arose, a new idea, a conversation that brought you closer to your goal, or even a simple feeling of greater clarity and inner peace. When we record these small steps, they become concrete reminders that the practice is working, motivating us to keep moving forward. Staying consistent in your practice is what creates true transformation. At first, it may feel like the results are subtle or that changes take time to manifest, but persistence is key. Remember, you're building a new way of thinking and aligning with your desires. Be patient and allow this technique to become a solid habit in your daily life, and the effects will accumulate naturally. These integration strategies are effective ways to live the technique in a light, practical, and adaptable manner, to bring the law of attraction into your daily life in a natural, focused, and consistent way. It's common for many people, upon discovering the law of attraction, to dive headfirst into complex theories and seek to master advanced techniques, believing that this will bring them closer to their desires more quickly. But the truth is that simplicity often proves to be the most effective path, especially for beginners. Let's explore why, when it comes to manifesting what we want, keeping the practice simple and uncomplicated is a much more powerful strategy. When you try to learn and apply multiple complex techniques at once, it's easy to become overwhelmed. What should be a light and enjoyable practice turns into a heavy and confusing task, making it harder to connect with your original desire. The law of attraction works most effectively when we're in a relaxed and positive mental state, and a simple practice allows for exactly that. Instead of needing to follow rigid steps, you can focus on what truly matters, your intention and the feeling of already living what you desire. Simplicity allows practitioners to maintain focus on the essentials, understanding what they want, setting a clear intention, and following the three pillars: attention, intention, and action. When we concentrate on just one or two well-defined practices, we avoid distraction and channel our energy toward what truly makes a difference. For example, if the technique boils down to visualizing and declaring the desire out loud, your mind fixates on these actions and starts to make them a habit without getting sidetracked by different methods. The simpler the technique, the easier it is to maintain as a daily habit. An overly elaborate practice can be difficult to sustain in the long term, especially for those just starting out and who may not yet have a strong commitment to their manifestation routine. Simple techniques like conscious intention in the present can be practiced in a light and pressure-free manner, making the process more enjoyable and accessible. As we've already seen, consistency is the secret for the effects of the law of attraction to become visible and lasting. One of the biggest obstacles to success with the law of attraction is the anxiety generated by unrealistic expectations. When we believe we need to do many things perfectly, we tend to create unnecessary pressure, leading to frustration and doubts about the effectiveness of the process. A simplified technique reduces the burden of expectations and anxiety, allowing you to connect with your desire naturally and confidently. Instead of worrying about details or mistakes, you start to feel like you're on the right path, boosting your confidence in the practice. Complex practices can create a sense that you're never doing enough, which weakens positivity and belief in the process. On the other hand, a simple practice fosters a sense of autonomy and control, making you feel capable of achieving what you desire without extraordinary effort. This strengthens a positive mindset and a sense of satisfaction at every step of the journey, which is essential for the law of attraction to function smoothly. For beginners, simplicity also eases the adaptation and evolution of the practice. When you master a basic technique and and feel its benefits, it becomes easier to expand and experiment with additional methods naturally, without causing confusion. By understanding and mastering the basics, you can gradually add new elements as you feel comfortable, building your own personalized attraction routine over time. A simplified technique, like the one we've explored here, allows you to observe results quickly. This simplicity helps create a direct connection with your desire, and as you notice the small changes that begin to emerge, your confidence in the law of attraction grows. Results, even if subtle, bring motivation and reinforce that the method truly works, encouraging you to keep going. The more visible these effects are, the greater your desire will be to dedicate yourself to the practice. The choice for simplicity in the practice of the law of attraction does not imply that the process is less powerful. In fact, keeping the technique uncomplicated allows you to develop a deep and genuine connection with the practice, focusing on what truly matters, creating a mental state aligned with your desires. The law of attraction does not require perfection, complexity, or elaborate techniques. It simply needs a practitioner willing to keep their mind and emotions in tune with what they want to attract. While the practice of the law of attraction can be straightforward and accessible, it's natural for beginners to encounter challenges and doubts along the way. Let's explore some of the most common obstacles people face and how to overcome them so you can continue your journey with confidence and clarity. One of the biggest challenges people face is the doubt about the effectiveness of the technique. After a few attempts, it's common to question, does this really work? Or, why am I not seeing results? It's important to remember that the law of attraction is a process that involves time and consistency. The key to the technique's effectiveness lies in repetition and ongoing practice. Don't be discouraged if results don't appear immediately. Stay committed to your intention and trust the process. Patience is an essential virtue on this path, and results will come as you dedicate yourself. Many people enter the practice of the law of attraction with very high expectations, believing their desires will manifest immediately and effortlessly. This can lead to frustration and demotivation. It's crucial to keep in mind that manifestation is a process that involves more than just thinking positively. This doesn't mean you shouldn't dream big, but rather that for each desire, it's necessary to establish realistic steps and recognize them as they materialize. Focus on appreciating the small advances and changes that occur along the way. Another barrier that many beginners encounter is criticism or skepticism from friends, family, or even groups on social media. This can be disheartening and create insecurity, leading to hesitation in continuing the practice. It's vital to understand that each person has their own level of understanding and acceptance regarding spirituality and manifestation. Don't let the opinions of others divert you from your path. Build a support network by connecting with people who share similar interests and encourage your journey. Daily life can be hectic and full of distractions, making it challenging to focus and maintain a consistent practice of the law of attraction. If you find yourself struggling to concentrate during practice, consider creating a more tranquil and conducive environment. Set aside specific times of the day in a place where you feel relaxed and can connect with your desires. Practices like meditation or mindfulness can also be helpful in training your mind to stay focused and present, facilitating your connection with your goals. Often, feelings of insecurity or low self-esteem can make it difficult to believe that you deserve what you are trying to attract. If you don't feel worthy of what you desire, this can create internal resistance. Working on self-esteem is essential for the practice of the law of attraction to be more effective. You can start by affirming your worth daily, recognizing your qualities and achievements. The practice of gratitude, writing or speaking about what you appreciate in yourself and in your life, helps to elevate your self-esteem and opens up space for you to receive what you desire. The fear of failure and the guilt of not achieving expected results are common feelings that can arise along the journey. To overcome this, it's essential to change your perspective on failure. View each attempt as a learning opportunity rather than a final destination. When you adopt a growth mindset, each obstacle becomes a chance to reflect and improve your practice. This approach not only minimizes anxiety, but also allows you to experiment more freely, without fear of making mistakes. Maintaining the practice of the law of attraction can be challenging, especially in difficult moments. Often when facing problems, the tendency is to get distracted and drift away from what you desire. It's important to cultivate discipline and persistence, even in tough times. Remember that the practice doesn't have to be perfect. What matters is the continuous effort. If you falter at any point, don't be hard on yourself. Return to the practice when you feel ready and use those moments as learning experiences and opportunities for growth. The practice of gratitude is a powerful tool for overcoming challenges in the law of attraction. Instead of focusing on what you lack, direct your energy toward being thankful for what you already have. This not only helps elevate your vibration, but also creates a mental state that facilitates the manifestation of more good things. Try writing down 3 things you are grateful for every day. This simple act can transform your perspective and increase the feeling of abundance in your life. Dealing with challenges and doubts is a normal part of the journey in practicing the law of attraction. By acknowledging these barriers and working to overcome them, you strengthen and deepen your connection with the practice. Remember that every step taken, even the most difficult ones, contributes to your growth and learning. The key is to remain open, patient, and committed, allowing the manifestation journey to unfold in its own time. Nothing is more motivating than hearing stories of people who have transformed their lives through the law of attraction. These narratives not only inspire, but also show that the principles of manifestation can be applied in practical and accessible ways. Next, we will explore some success stories that illustrate how the simplicity of the conscious intention in the present technique can truly make a difference. Lucas always dreamed of starting his own business, but after losing his job, he felt discouraged and without perspective. During a difficult time, he decided to delve into the law of attraction. He began to practice the technique simply. Every morning, Lucas would sit in a quiet corner of his home, close his eyes, and visualize himself as a successful entrepreneur, feeling the joy and fulfillment it brought him. He verbalized his intention, saying, "I am a prosperous entrepreneur, attracting opportunities every day." Before long, Lucas started to notice changes. He felt more confident and opportunities began to arise. A friend, aware of his situation, offered help to start a small online business. Today, Lucas owns an online store that grows every day. The transformation occurred when he allowed himself to dream again, and more importantly, when he started to believe in his potential. Mariana always struggled with public speaking, which hindered her career advancement. One day, she read about the law of attraction and decided she wanted to change the situation. For her, the technique of conscious intention became a daily ritual. Mariana began to visualize herself confidently giving a presentation, receiving applause and praise from the audience. She repeated the phrase, "I communicate clearly and confidently," positively impacting those who listen to me. In the following months, Mariana challenged herself to participate in small discussion groups and enrolled in public speaking courses. The daily practice of visualization and positive affirmations helped her feel more self-assured. Over time, she was able to present at large events, and today she is a recognized speaker in her field. The key to her transformation was the combination of visualization with concrete actions, which together led her to success. After several frustrating relationship experiences, Anna felt discouraged and believed she would never find someone special. Inspired by the law of attraction, she decided to focus on attracting true love into her life. Anna began the practice of conscious intention, visualizing herself in a happy relationship, laughing and sharing moments with someone who made her feel loved and valued. To intensify this practice, Anna also made a list of qualities she was looking for in a partner, but more importantly, she began to work on her own self-esteem and self-love. Instead of focusing on what she lacked, she decided to live as if she already had the love she desired. Over time, Anna met someone at a social event, and the connection was immediate. Today, she is in a healthy and happy relationship, believing that her journey of self-discovery and manifestation was fundamental in finding the love she always wanted. Pedro always felt trapped in a cycle of financial scarcity. Upon discovering the law of attraction, he decided it was time to change his mindset. He adopted the technique of conscious intention, creating a visualization of himself in a state of abundance. He not only dreamed of a financially secure future, but also began to affirm daily, "I attract wealth and financial opportunities with ease." Pedro also started studying personal finance and looking for ways to increase his income. He enrolled in online courses and began investing. Within a few months, his finances began to improve, and he started seeing new opportunities emerging in his life. The combination of a positive mindset with practical action resulted in a significant change in his financial situation, demonstrating that transformation is possible when intention and action are aligned. One aspect that is often not mentioned is how supportive communities can amplify the effects of the law of attraction. In various cities, groups of people gather to practice manifestation collectively, sharing their intentions and supporting each other through their challenges. These groups foster a positive environment where participants feel motivated to share their success stories and the challenges they face. The collective energy created by these meetings strengthens the belief in the power of manifestation, making members feel that they are all together on their journeys. These success stories illustrate the effectiveness of the law of attraction when applied in a practical and accessible way. Each of these individuals faced unique challenges, but all found a path through conscious intention and belief in themselves. By sharing these experiences, you may realize that transformation is possible, regardless of your current situation. The practice of the law of attraction is not only about what you want to attract, it's also about the journey of self-discovery and empowerment, and the ability to change your reality through intention and action. If you felt inspired by these stories and the practical tips we covered in this video, don't forget to like and share. It helps us reach more people who, like you, are seeking transformation and self-knowledge. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated on more content that can make a difference in your life. And of course, I would love to know what you thought of the video. Leave a comment down below sharing your experiences or questions about the law of attraction. I look forward to reading your stories. Until next time.